He hails from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and is undefeated as a professional with a record of 38-0 with 24 KOs. The United States Olympian who is boxing's pound-for-pound champion. A six-time world king, capturing belts in the super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, welterweight and light middleweight divisions. He's the current WBC and Ring Magazine welterweight champion. His last fight was a victory over Oscar de la Hoya, in which the world witnessed the largest grossing pay-per-view event in boxing's history. He's recognized for his speed, ability and tremendous skills. Flashy and fierce, he will now take on Ricky Hatton in an attempt to continue his boxing legacy. It's a privilege to have him here in person. Ladies and gentlemen, from the United States of America, their president of boxing, Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather.
Well, Jim, first impressions of the outfit. Your kind of look?
My kind of look, Simon, very much so. Yeah, typical. Look at him, so confident. Doesn't even think about it, doesn't care. Knows that he's the man, absolutely loves this. And I tell you what, if anyone thinks about going up to him when they shouldn't, look at the size of the gentleman walking up behind him.
But that is the biggest bouncer surely ever seen in boxing history. He's absolutely massive. He's got to be 6'8" plus.
Mayweather
right as.
Absolutely, he's arriving with the side of a house behind him. My goodness me, you wouldn't tangle with him. So Mayweather absolutely exuding self-confidence, self-belief. Look at that, Simon. He just loves it.
He certainly does. But what about the fighter he's up against? Ricky Hatton enhanced his reputation so brilliantly back in 2005 with that victory over Costa Zoo, and then against Luis Castillo earlier this year became the first fighter to put the Mexican down. Make no doubt about it. Mayweather is up against Hatton. Hatton, though, has the biggest challenge of his career without any doubt. This guy is a class performer.
Richard Schaefer, the CEO of Golden Boy Promotions.
Thank you. Before we're going to start the press conference for Undefeated, I would like to acknowledge Councillor Pat Carney, Councillor Mike Kane, and the Manchester City Council Events Unit. Thank you very much for allowing us to be here. It's a great pleasure and a great honor for us at Golden Boy and for all of us to be here. Thank you. There are a lot of fights, but very few fights become an event. And this here is an event. 5 days, 5 cities, 2 continents, and thousands of people lining the streets from Los Angeles to Michigan to New York, London, and now here in Manchester have followed this press tour. What a fitting moment. What a fitting moment to be here and ending this press tour in this amazing, amazing place, Manchester. We are really, truly honored and blessed to be here. The history of the welterweight, or 147-pounder, as you called it, 10-stone-7 weight class, is a long and storied one. But this fight really is going back to 1980, when you saw Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran fighting. There are a lot of interesting parallels. You see with Sugar Ray Leonard, somebody with tremendous skills, fast, flash, similar like Floyd Mayweather, and in Roberto Duran, a man who just refuses to lose, tremendous heart, tremendous punch, and always there to give his best, and that of course is just like Ricky Hatton. Then you fast forward to 1999, the biggest welterweight fight in the history of the sport, when Felix Trinidad fought Oscar de la Hoya. This fight here, December the 8th, has a little bit of both. It will have the intensity of the 1980 fight between Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran, and it will have the commercial success to surpass the 1990 clash between De La Hoya and Trinidad. This truly is an event no fans want to miss. The tickets went on sale early this week, and in less than half an hour sold out. Ticket demands from all over the world was over 45,000 tickets for this event. There were only 15,000 for sale. But what we did, we immediately opened up closed circuit seats for special viewing in Las Vegas. There will be close to 50,000 of these seats available. So I urge all the fans from Manchester, from the UK, from everywhere, come out there, be part of that historic weekend, undefeated in Las Vegas. This fight has some tremendous sponsorship support as well. The lead sponsor is a company called Rockstar Energy Drink, which actually will launch their brand here in the UK in November as well. This fight will be shown, just to show you what kind of global event this is, in 167 countries all over the world. So this truly is a tremendous testament to the talents of these two great fighters. It is a pleasure now to introduce to you again and pass the microphone on to the President of Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya. Thank you.
Everybody, there's only one Ricky Hatton. I've officially made my dream come true. I started a Ricky Hatton song, in Manchester. This fight is going to be a fight that nobody wants to miss. You have two undefeated fighters. You have the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world in Floyd Mayweather. We all know that he's fought the best. He's undefeated. Then you have Ricky Hatton, who has fought the best and who also is undefeated. So when you have two undefeated fighters and that will to win, I mean, because somebody's must go, as they say in boxing, and I'm sure Ricky Hatton doesn't want to lose, and I'm sure Floyd Mayweather doesn't want to lose. So I think the intensity that will be involved in this fight is going to be tremendous. Ricky Hatton's style has always proved to the whole world that it's going to be an exciting fight. And I believe that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to bring his A game like he always does, and his money like he always does. And they both want to prove who is the best. I would like to introduce a few people and let you know that this fight will be televised on HBO pay-per-view. And when you have the best fights in the world, they're televised on HBO pay-per-view. And obviously this is no exception. This is one of the biggest fights in boxing history. And when you have it televised here on Sky Sports, you know you're going to watch the best fights here. So I now would like to introduce to you from Sky Sports, Adam Smith, to say a few words. Adam.
Hi everyone, we're all extremely excited about this eagerly awaited mega match that we're bringing to you live and exclusive on Sky Box Office on December the 8th. Over the years at Sky we've had magical boxing memories like Frank Bruno's patriotic night at Wembley, when at the fourth attempt he finally lifted the world heavyweight title. We've seen huge events like the Tyson-Holyfield series, the thrilling fights and nights of Prince Nassim Hamad, the super middleweight stars, Ben, Collins, Eubank, Calzaghe, and of course, Lennox Lewis's great achievements, culminating in the Memphis Pyramid when he toppled Mike Tyson. This fight is right up there in that genre, and arguably the biggest in British boxing for a decade. We at Sky have grown up with Ricky Hatton, and Ricky Hatton's grown up with us. A nicer sportsman you couldn't wish for. From that cold night in Widnes in 1997, through early American experiences, fabulous domestic displays, the cacophony of noise reverberating around the MEN, right up to that amazing night in June 2005 when he dethroned Kostya Tszyu. More world titles and American adventures. We've been with Ricky virtually every step of the way, and it's terrific to have him back for his most important challenge. Fortunately too, we've been very much part of the Floyd Mayweather journey towards greatness, covering almost all of his 20 world title fights. He's a supreme fighter who would fit effortlessly into any era, and I know Floyd believes he would have taken on and beaten virtually anyone. 81 fights between them, no defeats. Boxing fans are in for a treat. It doesn't get any better, and we at Sky, the whole boxing team, will relish this build-up and night more than any other, because this really does transcend the sport. I don't think it needs me to sell it anymore. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adam. You have a wonderful board of control of boxing here, and now to introduce to you from the British Boxing Board, Charlie Giles. Charlie. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you Team Hatton. He has a wonderful team, a team who works together, a team of success inside and outside the ring, and to introduce the trainer and the rest of the team is his legal counsel, Gareth Williams. Gareth.
Thank you, Oscar, and good morning. I apologise to those people who've heard this before, but I've been saying the same thing for 5 days, so please bear with me. You'll be glad to hear I don't intend to speak very long, because I know you'd much rather listen to Ricky, and I'm sure you've got some interesting questions for Floyd. I'm just looking to see if he's dropped any $100 bills, but sadly not. What I would like to do is spend a few moments just to introduce you to the team, and also to express a few thanks. Firstly, I'd like to thank Sky, as you've heard from Adam Smith, and their continued support towards Ricky. And it gives the opportunity to all his fans, especially those who can't travel, to watch it live on December the 8th. I would like to thank Golden Boy, Richard Schaefer and Oscar De La Hoya, who you've heard speak before me, for their help in putting this fight together. As most of you know, we've just come back off a tour around America, which was very well organised, and we've hopefully promoted the fight well over there. And this, as other people have said before me, is going to be well promoted and going to be a great event. On behalf of Team Hatton and Ricky, I would like to express my thanks to Floyd Mayweather and his team for helping put this fight together and giving Ricky the chance to prove that he is the best fighter in the world. Thank you, I'm not used to people clapping. Turning to the team, in Manchester most of the team don't need any introduction, so again bear with me, and for those people who don't know these people. Ray Hatton, who sits at the end of the table, is Ricky's father and his manager.